Hey, good morning, everybody. Jason here again. So, this morning, the whole market was pretty unhappy. Everything was pretty down this morning. Um, Tesla looks like it's bouncing back up, and it didn't do as poorly as the broader indexes were doing. It seemed to be holding while other things were still going down. So, glad to see that. I did open up a one credit spread just because I couldn't help myself when it was down this morning. So I opened up a 575, 570 just expiring this Friday. Grabbed $135, and we're up on that a bit, and still holding absolutely everything else. Um, So we have a few things coming into play with Tesla, and the reason that I'm not rolling any of my positions out until we see how these things go. So there are three things now that I'm looking at just in the next week or so. One, when Biden gives details about the all the infrastructure plans, I think there could be some pretty decent credits, which is going to push all the EV stocks up, and solar and clean energy, etc. Recently, Tesla has been increasing their prices, which is pretty odd because for the most part, just things have gone down and down as their efficiency has increased. So if you look at the price history of their cars, as they get more efficient, they'll discount them 1,000, couple thousand, and stuff like that. But this past week, they've raised the prices on a few models, and also their solar portion that has been raised. So that's pretty exciting, actually. So I don't know if it's just a matter of that was a losing portion of their business right now, and they want to make the margins better, or actually a winning portion of the market, or if it's in preparation for whatever rolls out tomorrow, and maybe there's going to be some huge tax credits, which is going to make solar super cheap. I mean, it's already to the point where the payback time is relatively short. It's like 7 years now. So now it just makes financial sense to have solar on your house if you can, if you're in an area where you could take advantage of that. So we have that. We have news that they're doing massive hirings in Texas for the Cybertruck line, which is pretty exciting, and that may come out earlier than expected. So we have that. We have delivery news that's coming out. Should be maybe April 2nd or so. So we have all these three things, which coupled together, that might make some pretty good movement. And that's why I'm just holding on to my positions, even though they're, I mean, boy, what are we down? So I think the highest ones we have are like 650s, 645s, and then 640s. So that's what I'm looking for. Those aren't expiring until next Friday, and that's why I'm keeping all those in my pocket right now. And then after that, let's see, some 660s and stuff. So 660s, 670s, out a little bit. So those are the catalysts that I'm looking for. Holy smokes. I don't know if you guys caught that. That was some green color. Doesn't happen very often. Who knows if it'll hold up. But this morning when we opened, we were down another 66 or something like that. And we'll see if this push up continues. And hey, look at that. That is green. And also, somebody was asking about Palantir too. Like, were people still holding on to that? So Palantir, I am 100% holding this and adding to it. So right now we have 243 shares. Totally, I'm down $900 overall, but I'm continuing to add to it every single day, and I'm looking to gather about 1,000 shares of Palantir. And this is not this Palantir is not a this week, this month. So we could expect it to go down maybe, I think maximum it would go down, maybe it could touch 13, 14, possibly if some bad news came out. But I think on the upside, a couple years, we're looking at $100 stock. So it just depends on how they do. Wow, green. All right, guys. Hopefully this day ends up in the green, but we will obviously see. Hope you guys are having a green day as well. All right, love you guys. Take care and make a lot of money.